Hi. Well, today I'm going to give you a useful technique that you can use for a couple of situations. You can either use it when you are meditating to increase your level of vibration to a higher level. You can also use it in a situation where you're feeling an emotion that you don't want to feel. You're feeling something that is painful or that you'd rather not feel. So I won't go into all the theory about this because you don't need it at this point. Just realize that you create your emotions and you have beliefs that tell you why you should feel certain emotions. But in the end, you make it all up. So here's the exercise. Simply, if you're doing this for changing an emotion, then basically you close your eyes, get a sense of the emotion. It's good sometimes to really just feel it, like even get a sense of where you're feeling it in your body, like if your ears are burning or your stomach is churning or your chest feels tight or your head feels like it's about to explode or something like that. Just get a feel for where it is in the body if you can. If not, you can just feel the emotion itself. And then you simply ask yourself, what would I rather feel right now? And now you're going to get resistance. You're not going to, if you're in an emotion that you're resisting, that you don't want to have, even though you're resisting it, there's a reason why at some level you've chosen to have that emotion. So when you ask yourself, if I could feel any way that I wanted to right now, how would I feel? You're going to get some resistance because you're not going to want to let go of the anger or the fear or the regret or whatever it is that you're feeling, because your mind wants to feel that for some reason. But just tell yourself, okay, you don't permanently have to change this emotion, but I'm going to let myself feel this other emotion just for a second, just to see what it feels like. So again, you feel the emotion that you don't want to feel, and then you ask yourself, how would I feel if I could feel any way that I wanted to right now? And let yourself create that just for a moment, even if it's for a second, and feel how that would feel. And just go into it and let yourself feel that. And you'll find out that if you do this, as long as you are not telling yourself that you are going to permanently change from being angry or whatever into something else, if you just say, okay, just for a moment, if I could feel any way I wanted to feel right now, what would it be? And then what would that feel like? And just with curiosity, kind of put your mental feelers out and let yourself see what it would feel like to experience that other emotion that you'd really like to experience. And all kinds of things will happen if you do this. Sometimes you'll find out that even though you promised yourself you wouldn't totally change your emotion, sometimes you do. And it's kind of a cool thing because all of a sudden you're feeling wonderful even though you were feeling angry just a minute ago. At other times you may go back to being angry, but in each case you will have broken it up a little bit so that even if you don't go back to being totally angry or totally fearful, you will find that it's dissipated somewhat. So that's how you use it if you are trying to dissipate an emotion that you don't want to feel. Then the other use, of course, is in simple meditation. If you're meditating, you can simply ask yourself the question, what am I feeling right now? And then if I could feel any way I wanted to feel right now, what would that be? And you feel that. And then if you want to kind of go to the extended version, you can add on to that once you feel what it is that you get as an answer to what would I feel if I could feel any way that I wanted to right now. Once you get that feeling, you can ask yourself, and what would feel even better than that? And you let your creativity go to work on that, and you will evolve into even a little bit higher vibration. And you can extend that 2 or 3 times, each time saying, once you have it and you're experiencing it, then you ask, and what would feel even better than that? And that can take you to some pretty interesting places if you just allow it to. So there you go, a little technique for handling emotions that you are in the middle of, that you don't want to be in the middle of, and a meditation technique to get you vibrating higher. That's it for this one.